seconds away from the tournament beginning. Literally less than 20 seconds. We got to get book of the week.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tony D! I'm sure. Who? I played this guy once before. I played him 5 times. I'm 4-1 against him. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing here. He's going to play this guy out. Could play King's Indian. I think that's what this would be. Of course, now if I play this, he's going to win a piece. I can't recapture because of this. I could play my favorite move, C6. Then D5. I guess I'm going to do this. I was in this position a few weeks ago. I remember analyzing it afterwards, but I don't remember now what I found. I remember I had trouble with this piece. Like, where do you put it? You know, which one of these squares do you put that piece on? I think I ended up putting it here. If I played this guy out, he pushes. Play here. I think I am going to do this. Oh, wow. Nothing like starting off with double D pawns. I did lose to this guy. Oh, yeah, I remember that game. How on earth did that happen? Let's see. Here. I could even play here. Might be a little weakening, maybe, for him to do that. Play away. He pushes. Capture. Capture. Okay. If I play here, he plays this. How good or bad is that? here, take advantage of the fact that I've got these pawns. Push, take, go backward pawn. Play here. He pushes. Still got the same problem. Where do I put this piece? I could play this guy to here and here. Or I could play to here and here. That doesn't seem like such a bad idea. I want to secure that square and do that. I don't have the best position. I got to try and outplay him from this position. I wondered if he'd do that. I was just looking at that move. Because what happens if I do this? All right. Now, I think I'm going to need to go here. That didn't look good. Oh, yeah, I got to guard this pawn. I am going to have to go here. So I can guard the C pawn. Then I'm going to kick this thing out of here. He's eyeballing the square. I do have to be a little careful here. He plays that. My queen's hanging. This means I have to exchange. Then, after that exchange, I take his knight. He recaptures with his bishop. I play bishop here. Maybe I am all right there. I play here. Plays here. I trade. He trades. Then I capture his knight, he recaptures. I've developed this piece. I think that is all right. I think I'll go ahead and play this. Should put it back there, but he might put it here. And he does. We're off to the races. Now I'm going to play here. I think I need to adjust the air. Okay. Now, I could play here and attack those pawns. If he takes, I take here. Play here, you can't play this without that one. I can maybe get the open file. Yeah. Because he doesn't really have an entry square. He could play his rook here. I may have to play king up. Does that because he does control this square and I can't really oppose him on the file. here. He plays here. Capture. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play like my king to hit this square to keep him from coming in here. And then I would have to move this rook. I think I'm gonna play this. Okay, I think I gotta do this. One definite problem is the idea of him doubling on the. Okay, so he must be thinking something like this. If I capture, capture. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. Then I think I'm going to do. I could just do this. Try to take the file from him. I play there. He plays here. I'm going to play here. Certainly have used my time this game. These guys all really play slow. I mean quick. They play super quick. Hanging that pawn. But he'll check here and get this pawn. If I take that one, check. I move, and then he grabs that guy. I'm going to try this. The rook. I could double. I'm not sure doubling those pawns is that great. Look at this. If I play this, he plays here. This is going to make this pawn weak. Then I get that one. I take that one right now. Let's check here. Here he checks. He checks. I play here. Man, I hate to give myself a backwards pawn. Want the file. Now do I go here or here? So I can come back to here. Play here right now and attack this pawn. And he's going to be pushing. He pushes. Makes it look easy. Okay, game one in the books. There we go. Well, you got easy at the end. Am I the only one playing? I am Little Rock Chess. I'm the only one on the Little Rock Chess team. There's nobody else here. Oops, gotta get the mic over here. Well, that wasn't so bad. I didn't play it perfectly, but at least I won. His rating's a little low. That guy completely crushed me the last game. Oh, where am I? In the tournament, I'm 5th. I'm either playing this 1800 or this 1800. It's coffee. Yeah, it's coffee, whatever on. Hawkeye, Fayetteville, Clyde Rhodes. Yep, Tony D is on Coffee Castle. We got Tony D in the house. 2, 4, 6 to 6. He's down a piece. That's not too good. Well, waiting around. Book of the week. I gotta choose book of the week. I don't know what I was gonna do with that guy. I guess he either had to be mated or lose the B pawn. So that would have been fine either way. Either way, I could have won. I think he just moved too fast. The game he beat me, he had like a blistering tactical attack against my king. My king was trapped in the center. There was like nothing I could do, and his pieces just swarmed around me. It was pretty bad. I remember that game. 14 teams, 8 leaders per team. I played this guy. This guy's beaten me and drawn me. He plays the French. I think, he plays the win hour. He played here, maybe. This is a little variation I've picked up from Bobby Fischer. When Ullman beat him, I think, a couple of times in the win hour, he switched to this line. Just something the guy didn't know. Sometimes they play this, sometimes they play this, sometimes they play this. Sometimes they play this. Now I can go here. I can go here. I could go here. Sometimes they play. I've had some success playing here. If I play here and he comes here though, I may have to go right back. Maybe I could try this one. Let's see. He won't repeat. He's not going to go back here. Okay, my bad. Now I could play here. You can tap my queen. I could play here and he could tap my queen. Then I would take this pawn. I mean, this is a... I kind of like that move. Of course, we're only on move 11. I should probably know what I'm doing here. I guess he hasn't seen this variation before. But actually, I think one of our games looked like this. I remember that one. That one was a hard game. I could play here. I could play here and attack his rook. That's one way to play this. Also, I think Fischer actually put his bishop on that square part of the time. It's interesting. He blocked the c pawn. If he plays here and I take this, he can play here. That's probably why Bobby put the bishop there. He's having a hard time getting his queen out. I had some games where the center just exploded in this variation. I really do want to put this piece right here. Guard this c pawn. I could castle, maybe later push this pawn. Just looking for tactics. Could go here or here. I don't think much of either of those moves. This guy's got to come out, but I got to be careful. I'll drop a pawn. But if I play the knight to this square, then this one's guarded. And now I'm going to castle. I think Fischer did that too in that game, or in one of those games. At some point, get this stuff rolling. Maybe I could bring in that knight, play here and play here. Play some kind of attack like that. Depends on how long his king sits here. He needs to do something like this and castles queenside. Okay, so that's what he does. He's looking at that. now. I'm wondering about that knight. Let's think about us doing this. Guy guards this square so I can move this piece now. Maybe one thing I could do is move here and here. He takes, I take. And I'm bearing down his king if it's castled that direction. Play here and here, keep his knight off that square, and threaten like pushing this and hitting this piece. I really think this pawn's got to go to this square soon. At some point play this to keep the knight out of there, which will attack that thing. Can't take forever. Okay, he castles. Once I play this, the knight can't go there. I just hate to waste time on that move, and I really wonder if I don't need to do that. I'm not sure about moving my queen away, like over here. It gives him that square, he'll be attacking that. And then play here. See, right now you can play that move, and I may have to, well, I'll take here. Oh. Really? Maybe I missed something. Knight takes. I definitely don't think I should capture that. My knight has really enjoyed being on that square. I think I'm going to have to play back. Can't go here or here. Nope. That one's way too weak. I ended up with these guys. Isolated and doubled. I'm going to have to play here. And at least make him think I'm going here to win this pawn. If he captures, I'll recapture right there. This position's extremely tactical. I've got to be, really careful here. captures my pawn, I'm going to capture back with the pawn, not with the knight. I've already got one isolated pawn over here. I don't want these two to be isolated. In other words, I want to try to figure out a way to make him do that. I'm not sure that's going to be so easy. Okay, now I can play here and attack that thing. Here he captures. Knight. I think this is the move. Guards this pawn, attacks this pawn, attacks this piece. I can now move this guy. I've played this variation a lot of times. I still don't really have a clear-cut idea about what you do. It's just a crazy variation. A lot of wild positions arise. If I get this piece out, I'll connect my rooks. If I go here, I could play this. Knight takes, bishop takes. And it connects my rooks. Oh, I know what he might be thinking. Now he's got me thinking about it too. But I don't want to say anything. Okay. What's he going to do about that knight? Play rook up. I'm looking for the best square for this piece. Here. If I put it here, then I do at least have the option of trading there. Put it here, it's got to deal with this guy. I think this is slightly better square. I'm not missing some tactic or something. I could also push here and here. Takes, knight takes, bishop takes, rook takes. I should seriously think about making that move. If I play here, though, this knight can come in and attack my queen and this pawn. Like I said earlier, Okay, so he does that. Just drop to here, don't I? Threaten this pawn. He's going to go here. I play here. He's going to play here and tap my queen and this pawn. Play here. What do I do? Play here. I think I'm going to have to. I may end up having to defend this pawn with a rook. Here, maybe. What's he doing? Can't take this guy. Can I just attack this? He comes here. Attacking this pawn. I was thinking about playing here and attacking a piece. Of course, I can't really take it because I'll expose my queen. Could play queen here. Give up that pawn. Capture. Take. What's about playing here? Capture. So he's got 4 on that one, doesn't he? Push. Take. Getting down on the clock again. I think I have to push here. Of course, he's not going to move that knight, not immediately anyway. He has a free pawn here if he wants it. So I don't think he's going to take. I think he gets nearly enough for it. Do I need to save that pawn? I'm debating it. I could play here and attack that pawn. Almost trap his knight back here. This just really seems to limit his mobility. Here. He could play here. Yeah, he did. I'm just going to back up. Play here maybe. Target that. King can always go this way. He's setting up a discovered. Oh yeah, if I take here, double check from the queen and the knight, and he wins my queen. Yep, he can play f6. Now, my attack should get rolling. Play here. His queen's going to have a hard time well, this queen could go, yeah, his queen's going to have a hard time getting back over here to guard his king. Because I'm wondering about playing this. Take, 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 take. I'm threatening mate here. He would have to push that pawn. And then I would play here to attack this pawn. He'd have to push it. And then I go in. I'm almost wondering if that doesn't work right here. I play here, capture, capture. We trade rooks. He has to play this. I play here, attacking that pawn. He'd have to play king up. That's the only question is, do I get enough doing this? See, I take the play there. Knight takes, pawn takes. He plays up. I really believe in this move. Okay, it probably wasn't the best move. I've only got 22 seconds. I've got to figure out a way to get in there. To get to his king. I should be able to rip his king side open. Rook here to guard against the checks. Okay, he's going to do that. And I am going to do that. It's the attack of the tripled pawns. He did this to guard this pawn. So when I capture it, he could play a knight check or something. I don't mind letting him come in here if I made his king. Would you look at this craziness? He's going to have 2 pawns of the 7th rank. This is getting insane. Yes! Took care of that fish. Bring that weak win hour back around. Whew. That really took some stuff out of me. I need an easy round after that game. I was planning on pawn takes c7 check, king takes, queen b7 check, king d6, a4, threatening bishop out with a mate on the diagonal. Oh, he said, good game, Deep Geek. Curious to see what the computer thinks of that game. Nerve-wracking. That was nerve-wracking. Boy, talk about a hard-fought win against a guy rated 1900. You never know who you're going to run into on this site. There are 46 players in the tournament. I mean, yeah, I didn't want to say too much during that game because I just kind of thought, I don't think he's watching, but somebody could be watching him and telling him something. Fox Valley Dinosaur. This guy beat me. First time we played. I think I remember that. How did that one end? It ended badly. Yeah, I remember that game. Then I beat him and then we drew. It's that middle game, man. You get in there, you got pieces and pawns flying everywhere. That was a hair-raising middle game. What's this thing called? I remember this. He's going to play this guy out here, and it's got both of these attacking that square. I do want to play that, of course. I do. I want to really badly. I want to hunt that bishop down and capture him. Should I do that, though? I know what he's up to. This move kind of messes with him. That was premature. I should not have captured that. This dude and I have been in this position before, I remember now. I should not have captured that thing. I should have waited. Waited until he did something else, and then I could. This bishop's going to capture that. My castle. He's going to have this open file. I think this is where I play here, and I've got the pin that keeps on giving. That's what I think I need to do. Here. A minute. Take. Check. King moves. Take. That's not any good. I gotta stop that. If I castle, he's still gonna have this open file thing. I think I'm gonna have to play here. You gotta look for every check. This guy's rated 1700, and my score against him is even. I don't know about some of these people. Oh wow, he wants to do that. Check, take. Good play here. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh. Here. That's a pretty good move. Is he really going to take that thing? He might. Not out. I think I'm at the castle. Hope I lived to fight again. This guy's going to have to go here if he plays this move. 10 mini goat. I only really say good game in the chat window if somebody says good game to me. All right, that piece is under attack. Gotta do something about that. So I'm going here. He is +1. Okay, if I play here, his queen moves. I could push maybe. Maybe I better attack his queen right now. Play here. Gotta get this piece off the square. It's causing me too much trouble. I guess I could play here. Make it move. I may just play there. How do I? This guy's got to get off of these squares. It's causing me too much trouble. Could go here. He drops back. play here so I could go here. I could do that. He's going to play it here. If I get to this square, I can kind of blockade that pawn. Man, that's slow. That is so slow. He obviously wants this. And now I just need to play here. Oh, his knight's going to come into that square, isn't he? That means I might need to play here. If he goes here, I play here. I can play here and oppose that bishop. That might be a really good thing. Because that bishop's causing a lot of problems. Okay, now I can't go to that square because this fork right here fork my king and queen. So he is hitting this pawn with two pieces, the knight and the queen. Attack it with a pawn. You could attack there. Wherever he moves that knight, this one's going to be hanging. Could play check, take, capture. This piece is hanging now. I've got to get something done with it. I could just move up and protect it. It's kind of what I'm thinking about. Maybe here and here. Maybe here. I could have done that last move. He might play here. Take. Here, let him grab that one, bring a rook over. Something like that. Queen out here, check. I remember I was watching this video of Nakamura. I mean, he can be a jerk sometimes. And I was watching his stream one time, and this guy says, "Would you mind not, sir? Would you mind not drawing so many arrows?" He goes, "Oh, yes, sure." He goes, I could do this, and he could do this. This knight could go here, the bishop could go here, and he just moved like he drew like a million arrows. Okay, if I play there, he takes. I take. Rook takes. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. So I would win a pawn back over here, but let's see. Push. Take. I push. He takes. I take. He takes. I capture. Recapture. I capture like that. We're in that end game. So that could happen with his rook here. Attacking this pawn. But by that point, my bishop would be here and he would be defending the pawn. He could then play that move to. Then I would have to push it. It doesn't look like a terrible endgame to me. If I played this, it's going to give him a chance to sneak this rook off that file. That's why I kind of want to do this. Is he going to play here? Play here. Take. Take. He might. I think he needs to think about taking that pawn. Could be wrong. Am I going to have time for another game? It's 26 minutes, and I have to do Book of the Week. Okay, this pawn's hanging. Oh, he's going to have to play this to capture that pawn. This means I could play here, and he's got to exchange rooks. Sure he does. Should have moved the other rook. I need a break. Game over. Oops. I don't have that move. That was bad. I thought I had a mate here. Bishop to here. Rook here. Oops. Now, do I play the rook or the pawn? Rook. 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 Take. Take. Oh, I don't want to draw this guy again. I'm sick of drawing this guy. I don't want a defensive rook either. No, Sonny boy. We're not doing it that way. I could play here and sit on it while he walks his king over. Might be worth a move, though. You know? Okay, so now I got to walk my king over. I'm moving too fast. I'm under a minute and I'm moving too fast. And now I have to play here. I'm going to win this pawn. This way. He's going to put his rook there. I'm going to play this move. Oops. I got plenty of time, dude. What are you so worried about? Play here. Push, push, push. Right now, I need to play here. I really don't want to draw this guy again. You know that? I'm telling you, I don't want to draw him again. I'm sick of it. I play here. If I try to cut him off, how long does it take his rook to attack that pawn? Push. He's going to go there. I'm really low on time. I guess I'm going to draw. Not really. I mean, 1716? Yeah. All right, let's see. I'm 2-2 against this guy. I was moving fast in that end game. I'm sure somewhere in there I might have had something better. I really thought I had the better end game, but you know, maybe that's like Fisher's disease. You always think you're winning. Okay, so let's see. Book of the week. Let's see if we can scram down. Book of the week. Book of the week. Book of the week this week is How to Think Ahead in Chess by I.A. Horowitz and Fred Reinfeldt. This is an old classic. I've known people, this was their very first chess book. I always like this kind of thing in Horowitz's book. Like, here's a photograph of the position on the board. Photograph. I mean, he's got diagrams too, but that's a photograph. Anyway, he's got, what opening shall I play? Chapter 2, Stonewall Attack. Chapter 3, Stonewall Attack Part 2. Chapter 4, Stonewall Attack Part 3. Chapter 5, Queen's Gambit Declined. Part 2. What defense shall I play against one pawn to King 4? Chapter 7, Dragon Variation 1. Chapter 8, Dragon Variation 2. I know people who this was their whole opening repertoire when I met them. Joel Loyal loved this book. This book was published, copyright 1951, renewed in 1979. This book was probably published in the late 70s or early 80s. Simon & Schuster. Horowitz and Reinfeldt, a fireside book published by Simon & Schuster. $6.95 back in the day. How to Think Ahead in Chess, an absolute classic by Horowitz and Reinfeldt. It's descriptive notation, let me warn you. And it is 268 pages with a brief bio of the authors. This copy is actually about to fall apart, as you can see, but it's clean and it's good. How to Think Ahead in Chess, Horowitz and Reinfeldt. Book of the week. All right. How much? 14 minutes? What the heck? I'm going to go ahead and try and play one more game. Book of the week. Maybe I'll get Tony D. One time I went to the fridge and the game started and I lost. I mean, it'd be worth it if I finally got to play somebody good. D. Toledo said, I'm just giving away all the ELO tonight. He means rating points for people watching that don't really play. 2282? This guy beat me last time out. And he berserks me. Good deal. It was this guy. I played this guy last week. Let's go back into that again. No, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Is he going to play the Marshall? Okay, last week. Take time for this. Kind of want to do that. I know what he's going to do. He's going to play the same thing he did before. It's his system. I really just kind of want to protect my center and go here. And follow with this knight coming out. He did the same thing last week. This must be his thing. Trying to make this piece bad, I guess. Come in here. And I play here. Wow. Knight didn't have much future back here. It's already used a minute. He's only got 5 of them. I want to just play here. Attack his knight, make it move. Can't go here, 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 or here. I can play here now and attack that pawn. Is he going to push it all the way up? Kind of have my doubts. Maybe he is. Play here. Taking too much time. I'm worried about him just going there, and then I go here. Launch all this. But he might play here. No, he's not going to do that. He'd have to give up his bishop for a knight. Here. If I play here, he's got to guard that square. Uh-huh. I want to go here now. I'm thinking about the king side attack. Apparently he is too. Now, he's going to play queen here and try to trade queens. If I play here, push. play here and he plays there, I can play here. Man, if I can play here, he plays here, I'll have to come back. The problem is he's defending. Play here, here, here. At some point he's going to open this up. Is the problem. Back. Plays over. Perhaps this move maybe. He can't play that with his queen sitting there. He might just go ahead and do it, period. That leaves that pawn hanging. If I play here to go to here, I'm not going to be able to get any of that to work. Play here and he plays here, then I come back to here. Really haven't accomplished anything is the problem there. Play here, he plays here, I come back. At least I'm creating a weakness. By playing there, I'm keeping him off that square, this queen. He can sack the bishop on the knight, which would be great by me. And he's 2 minutes down. Almost. Okay. If he pushes, I'm going to push. Drop this rook back and get these guys moving. My rooks need to be realigned. I could also do this. Yeah, this is in order. He still wants to trade queens, doesn't he? I say no. This pawn, I'm sending it to him. I'm not even charging shipping and handling. 3 minutes left in the tournament. He's got 2 minutes and 19 seconds to finish this game. He's coming down to the 2 minute mark. We're going to get these pawns rolling. He's got to stop that. Okay, if I push on and he captures, I do have to be a bit careful about that. He captures. I can take back with the rook. I'm leaving all my pawn moves. Let's see here. Take. This pawn's to be, he could grab that one. Push, take, rook takes. Queen moves here. This rook comes over. His rooks are coming to the defense too fast. I think this pawn goes here. Now this knight can't get out. I could do the slow build-up. Takes check. I gotta get this guy in the game right here. 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 Grab this pawn. Gotta bring this rook over. He's at 1:40. Here he's going to play here. I got to get this guy back in somehow. Having a real hard time figuring out how I'm going to do that. You can only come around to that square. That's going to be a hard square to get into. Is he seriously going to do this? The tournament is ended. This game will not count for the tournament. He's going to capture here. He's going to flag. I'm glad I played the extra game. Yeah! Where did I finish myself? By myself, I finished 18th. And where did we finish? Little Rock Chess, 7th place with 6 tournament points. Book of the week. Oh, yeah, before I go, book of the week, one more time. How to Think Ahead in Chess by Horowitz and Reinfeldt. An absolute classic. The openings that one should start off with. The Dragon Sicilian. The Queen's Gambit declined, both as black. And as white, the Stonewall. How to Think Ahead in Chess. What a great title for a book. All right, that's it. It was great. It was fun. It was all of the above. I'm glad I played that last game. It helped. So I will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Goodbye.